Last time we left you guys on our travels, we had departed our campground in South Carolina and made our way up to the Crystal Coast of North Carolina. Although we didn't get to spend much time there, as we had to catch our ferry to Ocracoke Island in the Outer Banks.
Follow me to my favorite tree. Well, I'm offering a steady hand. I could be your security. There's no game.
Oh wow, that was like so close.
I know. Are you nervous about me going? I'm very close to the side. As long as I don't sneeze. Achoo!
Revving the big engine there.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ocracoke.
We're in the banks.
We made it. So we didn't shave the air conditioners off the top of the roof.
We didn't get a military cut on this one.
Well, that was just a fun experience.
That was fun. My heart is racing. I'm excited.
That is a good ferry experience in an RV. They just make it so easy.
Yeah, everybody was super friendly there, and
$45, like.
I really trusted them.
Yeah, they knew what they're doing. Okay, so we are gonna go out, and then the parking lot will be up here to the left, like right away. And then we'll be able to walk to the docks up here.
Wonderful.
Catch a little lunch. I mean, we're not really gonna catch it.
We're gonna have lunch that somebody else caught.
Yeah, hopefully they just caught it this morning. Doesn't it feel good to be on the island?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when you have to make an extra effort or take some extra steps to get somewhere, it makes the arrival so much more rewarding.
Always worth it.
I see lots of open spaces.
It's a pretty big empty parking lot. I think we're okay.
This seems a little bit too easy, doesn't it?
Hey, we're on the island.
We had a hard day yesterday and an easy breezy day today.
We're back on the island.
We are back on the island.
Yeah. All right, so the big parking lot right off of the ferry is excellent for parking your big RV and getting out to be able to go walk around downtown.
You ready? Up. Up. Up.
Double Basenjis.
Good job. Good job. Yes.
There's your white picket fence right there.
Beautiful.
Nice spot.
Nice spot. Yeah.
Burger and fries for me. What'd you get, babe?
I got drumfish, which was their fresh catch of the day. I was debating between drumfish and tuna. I've never had drumfish before. I was on the fence, and our server could tell that. So she had convinced me to go for the drumfish because it's a local fish here that's an Outer Banks thing. And she said, you can get tuna anywhere in the country. And I said, yeah, that's true. I can. And I was so happy that she was confident enough to make that suggestion to me. And I appreciate that. So I went with the drum, and it looks delicious. And I got it grilled. You could choose to have it grilled blackened, or fried. And it looks so good.
You know what this reminds me of? The Wisconsin ferry town that we were on. This reminds me of Madeline Island, Wisconsin. Bayfield. Doesn't it have that same vibe?
It does. It's like it's a little artsy and a little bit quirky and a little bit watery, like sail, like nautical.
Like a straight up island type of vibe, but not like the Florida Keys.
Way different.
Way different.
Way different.
So our waitress at the restaurant recommended we take a little stroll on Howard Street because there's lots of history on it.
Yes.
I think she said that there was some ancestors of some of the early residents here that still live there.
That's so cool. It looks like a fun street. So we go left to Fig Tree and diagonal to Howard. So we're gonna take the diagonal to Howard and see what all the hubbub's about.
It's interesting. It's like turns to gravel.
It's off the main drag, but
So this is Howard up here?
yeah.
Okay. Perfect road for the Basenjis. Wow. That's gonna be a big house. Look at the side of it. Cool. Lots of white picket fences. Beautiful trees. Isn't this just quaint?
This is fun. God, it's so fragrant here. Do you smell all those? It smells like lilacs.
Fun little backyard.
So some quick history on a quick Google search says, in 1759, William Howard, who's from North Carolina, bought Ocracoke Island for 105 British pounds. And since that time, members of the Howard family have continued to live here, and the 10th generation still lives here today.
Fascinating. Well, that was a fun, tiny little glimpse of Ocracoke Island. It was only, 2 hours that we spent here. We did lunch, walked around just a little bit, and it really is getting toasty here in the afternoon. Tomorrow is going to be the e-bike riding around, and that's going to really let us get to all the different points so that we're not walking around. It was a little too hot for the dogs.
Dogs can't handle that much. They just need small doses. They're ready to go home and nap in the air conditioner because they're tired. All this traveling, they don't get their deep naps on travel days.
Yeah, I just turned the AC on in the RV because the batteries are sitting at 100%. We're in this parking lot and we're just wasting that electricity because the batteries are full. So by turning on just the one air conditioner, we get some free AC.
We get to pre-chill our house.
Because I think this campground that we're headed to right now, Ocracoke Campground, is a dry camping campground.
Yeah,
I think.
I think it is.
I don't think we have electric. They probably have a dump station and maybe a water fill up. So I don't know if you can see the steering wheel or not, but Chris got a lot of attention on the ferry with her driving this big rig up there, and she was having people at the restaurant come up to her and say how good of a job she did.
Yeah.
So that means I got to get my butt in the driver's seat a little bit more often, and what a better place to do it than on the island.
Yeah, we're gonna start with an easy, it's like a 5-mile drive you're gonna do. And
Yeah.
It's perfectly flat. You don't have any city traffic.
There is tourist traffic, and the road's really narrow, and there's golf carts and like people and tourists and walkers. So it's definitely
you have obstacles, but you don't have road ragers.
We'll see about that. I might be the road rager.
Aaron might be.
Please don't let me go. I've said too much. Please don't let me go. I've said too much.
Okay, at this point, we're headed to the Ocracoke National Park campground, and unfortunately, they don't allow commercial filming without a permit. And even worse, almost our entire trip to the Outer Banks was 3 national park campgrounds, 3 lighthouses, the Wright Brothers Memorial and Museum, as well as many beautiful, beautiful beach walks along the Cape Hatteras National Seashore. There was actually a very serious incident that happened our very first night that our security cameras captured, and I did have to end up calling the sheriff's office. I'm not sure how much we can actually share on that, but we're planning on doing that video for next week. We did end up doing a couple more things in town a few days later, so we are going to share that.
The rain has cleared and the sun is going to come back out again.
So we're headed to the Ocracoke Lighthouse, which I think is the second oldest
Turn right.
operating
Then
lighthouse
turn left.
right now, and we haven't seen it yet. So something fun to compare to the Hatteras Lighthouse, which is a little bit more famous, that we're going to be seeing in a couple days.
Yeah. All the lighthouses.
So just 0.3 miles down the street from the lighthouse is Springer's Point. This is a spot that our waitress 2 days ago said is definitely worth the visit.
Yes, thank you, Amanda. It's always great to get tips from locals, obviously, and that's something that we need to keep doing more of. And it's so close to the lighthouse, so that's great. When you park once, you get free parking and you just get a little stroll in between 2 different attractions. Owls. There's all sorts of bird life here, isn't there, Aaron?
Those are probably doves.
Do you hear those? Do you hear those doves?
Look
Oh,
at that
the houses
place.
are so big.
Oof.
Look at how many patios do you even count there?
Beautiful.
You can't even see the full wraparound, or like how many patios might be on the side or the rear of that house.
Luxury 7 bedrooms, the rental.
That's pretty awesome.
Here's the map of Springer's Point Nature Reserve, and it looks quite massive, but in reality it's about a mile long.
Yes, don't let that loop scare you. If you add up all these little tiny fingers, you know, that's 1/10 of a mile here, 1/10 of a mile, 1/10 of a mile. So it looks pretty doable. And look what just happened. The sun came out. Hopefully that sun will drive away some of these biting gnats. I don't know if you can see them on the film, but they are everywhere and they are like vicious and biting us every single time we stand. So we'll keep it moving and hopefully the sun drives them out.
This is beautiful. Yeah.
I hear it. I'm still getting bit by bugs. Look at that tree, how it rooted in from the arm.
That's interesting. Very interesting. So it actually leads right to the beach. Oh, beautiful sea breeze. Come on. Love it. Wow. This is like an amazing secret beach.
We walked through a secret garden to get to a secret beach. I'm curious if people swim here. I bet they do. If the weather's right.
That's a beautiful bay. So we are gonna head back to the truck and it's 11 o'clock. So it's just about time to check out at noon at our campsite. So we're gonna go back, get hitched up and head to the ferry.
Ever wonder where the name Irene Iron Travels comes from? It's actually named after my online fitness and nutrition coaching business, Irene Iron Fitness. I help people move better, feel better, and eat better with strength training and real food. No fad diets, no harsh restrictions, no counting calories, and absolutely no processed food in a package. If you want to get stronger and feel better at any age, check the description below for the links with my new client special, or join in on our next and upcoming group challenge.
Code.